Thanks to one of the comments I received asking about the CELINE belt, the questions inspired me and made me come up with this video. I would like to provide a review of the CELINE Triomphe belt and talk about the quality, the sizing, so let's get started. The Triumph logo was created by CELINE's founder, CELINE Triomphe. Her car was broken in front of the famous monument Arc de Triomphe. She was inspired by the chain surrounding it. That's how the iconic Triumph logo was born. During my trip to Paris years ago, I was staying in a hotel within walkable distance to the monument Arc de Triomphe. The logo also reminds me of the memories of that trip. Since there is no CELINE store in my city, I decided to purchase it online, but I was confused when choosing the Triumph belt because it comes with many models. From slim to wide, they are thin, small, medium, and large. If you are in the same situation, if you cannot go to any CELINE store to try the different models on, or you prefer shopping online, I hope this video could provide you with more details about the belt. The one I purchased is medium. The width is 1 inch. The leather is not too shiny like patent leather. It's also not a matte look, but a satin look. It shines in a subtle way. The leather is very smooth, soft, but holds the structure. It has very fine grain. The thickness looks similar to the Citizen Livy belt, but the leather of the CELINE belt weighs more. The craftsmanship is top-notch compared to my other belts, but the price also reflects it. I hope you can see the details of the stitches from the camera. The Citizen belt is about 1/8 the price. You may see a huge difference from the buckle's leather to the craftsmanship. I usually wear it with pants like white leg jeans, pleated pants. Sometimes I wear it over a blazer. To dress down, I usually choose a denim skirt. To dress up, I would pick a pleated skirt. Let's take a look at the other models in case some of you are interested in slimmer or even wider versions. But if you have questions around the sizing, we'll definitely look into it later. For the other models, I will put the width next to them, so you may have a general sense how wide they are based on paper. Then I'll go find a random belt with the same width to give you some sense of the width. The tin belt is 1/2 inch wide. I couldn't find a picture of people wearing tin size, but I found a belt which is of the same width as tin. Let me show you how it looks with basic jeans. By the way, I'm 5'3", 115 pounds. I always go with size 26 for jeans. The small belt is 0.7 inches. I found one of my belt is of the same width. Let me show you how it looks with essential jeans. Hope you will have a sense of the width. I only found one listing of the large one, and it doesn't indicate the width in its description. If any of you have such information, please let me know so I can add it into my description. Now let's take a look at how to choose the perfect size for your use cases. When I bought mine, I quickly went through how I would like to wear this belt, whether high waist, mid waist, or low waist. Other than that, I also thought about if I want to wear it over a sweater, blazer, or coat. Please keep these in mind because they are so important to help you decide on the size. Now let's put these notes aside and take a look at what those belt sizes mean. This is a graph from CELINE website. The size is from the base of the buckle all the way to the 3rd hole. There are 5 holes in total. That means the size they use as a belt size is when you wear the belt with the middle hole. I'll use myself as an example. I would mainly wear this belt for multiple cases, high waist, mid waist, or over a blazer jacket. So I need to measure these 3 sizes. First, my relaxed natural waist size for high waist wear. Then the mid waist size. Last, the size over a jacket. Please do not use your jeans size to pick the belt size. My jeans size is 26 inches, but my natural waist is bigger than that. Now we will compare the belt size with the 3 measurements we just measured and pick the belt size which covers most of your desired measurements. Remember, the belt size is from the buckle to the middle hole, so your size doesn't have to be exactly the same as the belt size. There are 2 extra holes below and above that size, which means within this range, you don't need to punch any extra holes. For me, I can pick 75 centimeters and 80 centimeters. They all cover my desired measurements, but I would prefer to leave some room in case my body shape changed. In my opinion, size up is always better than size down, since you can always punch extra holes if you become slimmer in future. So I picked 80 centimeter. Now I usually use the second hole and the size looks just right for me. I have had this belt for months. I pair it with my jeans pretty often. You may see I wear it in many of my videos. I store it in its dust bag. There is some minor marks of wearing. Let me show you. The hole which is most frequently used and some minor scratches. When you put on or take off the belt, its buckle will sometimes scratch the belt leather. The belt loop is pretty tight. You may use some force to put it on. I'm not sure if other people also experience this same issue. Please let me know in the comment. Another thing I would like to mention is when wearing it, if you are leaning to a sink or any hard metal surface like handrails, be careful not to scratch the buckle, but some people may also like the warm vintage look. I just want to remind those who are like me, usually being careful for the first few months of use. I hope this video answers some questions around the belt and provides you with some practical information when choosing a belt. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.